Alright, now that we have opening ceremonies out of the way, we can finally start making your channel unique by uploading a profile picture and a channel banner if you have not done so already. You can start planning out channel playlists if you wish to do so, however, wait till there's some content out on the channel before doing so. But channel banners may seem trivial at first, but without one, your channel will lack a bit of a polish and soul that it would otherwise have. YouTube provides some basic guidelines on how to make a channel banner, but they also provide a channel banner template that can be brought into your graphic design software of choice that allows for accommodation for TVs, phones, tablets, etc. Basic size should be 2560 by 1440, which is basically 1440p. This will allow for optimal fitment across all devices. However, that does beg the question, how the hell do I make one? Well, I have two things to say to that. One, I have a video on the channel already that teaches you how to make a overlay and a logo, both in Krita, so if you want some pointers, a link to that will be up above. And second, the channel banner serves two purposes. It acts like a greeter for newcomers to the channel, because it's the first thing that their eyes will gravitate towards. And second, it adds polish and life. The banner doesn't have to be full of flashy and often distracting and confusing colors. And about those colors, when going about making the banner, using these flashy and distracting colors is a big no-no. Now, if this was 2013, that may have been acceptable, but now as humans evolve, so must graphic design. And these days, minimalism is kind of the new trend, and if you're able to accommodate for this, then this is the direction you should be going. Examples of brands that can benefit from a clean and minimal design can be Some Widows Beyond, Dr. Lupo, and Love Thy Nerd. All of them, including myself, have a clean, non-obtrusive design for the channels that doesn't distract from the channel at hand. But it also does beg another question. Does your channel need a profile pic, or does it need a selfie as a profile pic? And that's a good question to ask, and it really boils down to, does your channel need it? Like my channel, I tend to use a basic profile pic with a logo, some colors and whatnot. And the reason being is that I have Kai the Spurgic Weasel. He is a channel mascot of sorts. He is kind of the identity of the channel, as it were. And without him, I don't think this channel would have as much character to it. Does your channel need it? Well, that's only up to you to decide. I decided my channel needed a mascot because Weasel's my favorite character, and I wanted to add some weird lore to the Pokemon ecosystem, if you want to call it that, and say like, hey, yeah, Pokemon can have autism too. And that's when one of the things I wanted to do. Does your channel need it? Depends. Depends on what your channel needs. Depends on what your channel needs to look like. It's really up to you as the content creator to decide this. I'm just giving you the framework and the knowledge of on what you need to do about it. But it's really up to you to decide these two factors amongst a billion other things. We will also touch more later on selfie pics when we go into photography and videography, because that's an entire can of worms in of its own. That's coming later though. That ends this part of the course. So in the next video, we will be going on about how to choose the content that you want to produce and a whole bunch of other stuff. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.